Alrighty, so in the previous assignment we did is you retopologized the model, the main body. In this tutorial, or in this series, what we're going to do for this week is you're going to go ahead and you're going to complete the hands, which is actually the longest part, believe it or not, just because they're kind of complicated. Just, it's a lot of bits and stuff. So you're going to finish the hands just because that will take you as long as doing the body. And then the other thing you're going to do is to make any of the other accessories and things for the body. Still not going to do the head. We're going to do the head next week. That'll be like a different thing altogether. So in this case, what you'll see, what I've done is I separated the body that I had into the top torso and the bottom torso. In my case, I actually drew a shirt on top of it as a separate piece. However, if this was like a t-shirt and it was going to here, there's a chance that you would see it because it's a tank top and it's kind of a loose tank top. I actually made it a little bit tighter than it should have been. But if it was a t-shirt that's going to here, what I would do is I would go ahead and I would separate this part as a t-shirt and then the forearm and down as the arm, right? So basically, whenever there's a material change, you should have it. You don't need to have, in fact, you don't want to have like a thing on top of another thing. So like this is actually much more difficult to rig and stuff. So if this was an actual final production, I probably would go through and actually delete all the faces on the inside underneath this. But I wanted to leave it. For one, it's loose, but the other reason is because that way I can sculpt this and show you like how to sculpt like anatomy stuff, but then also show you how to sculpt clothes. So I'm leaving mine separate, but I would go ahead and just delete all this inside stuff and just have the shirt. And then any other except you can see, so the pants I also did, and I also separate this. But you can see they're separated so that, and I also added two so that it actually is underneath. So you would make some adjustments as well. So like I separated the space between the two, so you can see they're kind of offset now. So yeah, you're gonna extract basically all the pieces that are separate. Then you're gonna go through and make anything extra. So he has a belt, and I made these stirrups as individual pieces. I did his claws. I did the shirt as a separate piece as well, obviously. But if you have like, if they have a weapon or something, or some sort of thing that they hold on to, or they have glasses or goggles and things like that, you might want to go ahead and also model those. Next week we will do the head, but that is the lump sum of what you are going to be doing. So you can see we have it pretty close to a okay body, and then we will go from there. Next week we'll do the head, and then we'll have a more or less a complete model that'll be ready for texturing, UVing, sculpting, texturing, and all that other good stuff. All right, so you should really start to see it taking form this week. You could see it as a whole thing. I look forward to seeing how you guys' turns out.